Hey guys, it's your boy, Blind Boy, and today what I'm going to be reacting to is 10 paranormal games you should never play. And as you can see on the screen right now, it is by Factsverse. You should go check them out. They're a really good channel. I watch them all the time, so tomorrow, this is the last video before I do the unboxing, which is going to be fun. I can't wait. I'm not going to be able to tell you what is in the box, so that kind of adds to the surprise. But yeah, I'm going to be doing an unboxing tomorrow. So, yeah, let's do it.
Factsverse presents 10 scary paranormal games you should never play.
Wait, he said 10 scary paranormal games you should never play, but on the screen it says 10 paranormal games you should never play. Let's do it.
Maybe you're looking for a scary game to play for Halloween, or maybe you're just in the mood for some nice, frightening fun. These games, though, might truly go beyond just having fun and into the paranormal territory. These 10 games will have you screaming and checking under your bed before you go to sleep. They will keep you awake at night, wondering if the game really ended. Number 10, Bloody Mary.
I have never played Bloody Mary like personally. I've heard of Bloody Mary, but I've never personally actually like watched it in my own time. Just to let you guys know, I have never ever played Bloody Mary, and I probably never play any of these games on this list. But let's keep going.
This game is typically played in bathrooms because they are dark and have a mirror, though it can also be played in closets or any room with a mirror and candles. There should be no more than 2 players. The rules of Bloody Mary are simple. Stare at the mirror with the candles lit, looking into your own eyes, continuing to chant Bloody Mary into the mirror for as long as it takes in order to summon her. With time, she may present herself beside you or behind you. You can leave the room at any time, but will Bloody Mary leave with you? Number 9, Sugiura, the fortune game. Sugiura is a fortune-telling game that originates in Japan. In order to play this divination game, you need a comb, something to casually cover your face with, and an intersection between 2 roads. You play the game by taking your comb and face covering to the intersection, brushing your finger along the teeth of the comb 3 times, chanting, Sugiura, Sugiura, grant me a true response. Wait for a stranger to pass at the intersection and cover your face. Ask the first passing stranger to give you your fortune. If they do not respond, continue to wait for the next stranger. Be careful who approaches you, though. It may indeed be a restless spirit. Number 8, 3 Kings. 3 Kings is a game meant to access a different dimension. In order to play, you need 3 chairs, 2 mirrors, candles, and a dark room with no visible light. Position the chairs in a triangle, with the mirrors sitting on 2 of the chairs, such that from your chair, you can barely see your own reflections out of the corner of your eyes. At 3:33 a.m., light the candle and sit in the empty chair. Do not look directly at the other 2 mirrors or the candle. If you have set the game up properly, you will be able to have a conversation with yourself in other dimensions. Number 7, Charlie Charlie. Charlie Charlie is another fortune-telling game. In order to play,
I would play. I think Charlie Charlie's fake, but I would play. I kind of would play 3 Kings.
Cross and then write yes in the top left and bottom right corners of the cross, and then write no in the top right and bottom left corners of the cross. Place 2 pencils with the left-right pencil on the bottom and the up-down pencil on top. Chant Charlie Charlie, can we play twice out loud. The pencil.
I always played it at school, but when I played with other people, all they do is they talk really close, so the breath kind of moves the stick, and then they get hoo 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 hoo, and they're wait. Apparently my friends are monkeys, but okay. And they just get all whoo, we got a response. But yeah, no, we don't. I know.
You'll move to select either yes or no. If the answer is no, immediately stop playing the game. If the answer is yes, then you may proceed to ask Charlie more questions. Number 6. Ouija board.
Nope,
The Ouija
never
board
playing
is
the
a
Ouija board.
classic and the
Oh,
only
Ouija.
game on this list that you can
Ouija
buy
board.
at your local store. Ouija boards have a long, contentious history about their purpose and origin, but many have had terrifying paranormal experiences directly connected to their use of the Ouija board. When using the Ouija board, there should be at least 2 people using it. The rules of the Ouija board are simple. Each player has both of their hands, or one of their hands if there are a lot of players, on the planchette included in a game set. Each player asks the Ouija board a question, and the planchette will move to spell out the answer. To this end, a person may need to write down what the board is spelling in the case of a long answer. Do not ask the board for the name of the entity you are speaking with or how you will die. Answers to these questions may cause a decrease in quality of life or worse.
Oh, God.
Number 5. Hide and seek in the dark.
Oh, no.
While there's not necessarily any specific ritual that
Well, it
creates
said
a
don't ask how you die, so ask when you die. That'd be smart.
paranormal experience in this game, it's still a scary experience and can be made to be even more scary when played in the woods, an old abandoned building, or after having summoned something ancient and evil into the house earlier. Hide and seek in the dark is best played in a large, relatively clean building or area so that players have plenty of room to move and hide, but don't have to worry about being tripped by debris and hurting themselves. The last thing you want to hear is your friend's voice screaming for help from the darkness. Number 4. The corner game. The corner game must be played by 4 people in an empty building with no lights, pets, or people besides the players present in the building, and the game itself should be played in a clean, empty room within that building. To play, the 4 players enter the room, each speaking their own name aloud 3 times. One of the players is designated the speaker, and they are the only ones allowed to speak from then on. Each of the players pick one of the corners of the room, staring at the wall with their backs to the center of the room. The speaker will count to 3, and after each countdown, the players must move clockwise to the next corner of the room. Keep their backs to the center of the room while facing the wall. If one of the players disappears, the speaker will tell the other players to enact the emergency procedure. Each player must speak their name backwards 3 times, and the player closest to the light switch turns on the lights of the room. The disappearing player should return and beware of spirits returning as well. Number 3, the closet game.
Nope,
The
I
closet
hate
game
closets,
can
so
be played
I'm never
by
gonna put the
yourself,
closet
but
game.
it's best played with friends in case the worst possible thing happens. To play the closet game, you need a closet, though any small, dark room or container may work, and matches. If playing with multiple people, each person takes turns entering the closet. The person in the closet holds a single unlit match and says, "Show me the light, or leave me in darkness." The person must then immediately light the candle. If they're unable to light the candle, their friends can open the closet door with the light on to save them, or they may be dragged to hell. Number 2, the elevator game. To play this game, you need to find a public
never
building
played
that
this.
is at
Never,
least
ever,
10
ever,
floors
ever,
tall
ever.
with an elevator. The elevator game should be played with at least 2 people, but can be played with more. Enter the elevator on the first floor, but do not play the game if another person outside of your group enters with you, and immediately end the game if at any point another person enters with you until the right time. Press the 4th floor button. When the elevator reaches the 4th floor, choose the 2nd floor. When you reach the 2nd floor, press the button for the 6th floor. When you reach the 6th, return to the 2nd floor. Press the button for the 10th floor, and then press the button for the 5th floor. If a woman enters the elevator on the 5th floor, do not look at her. Press the button for the 1st floor. The elevator will either ascend or descend. If the elevator returns to the 1st floor, leave and do not look back. If the elevator goes to the 10th floor, you may exit the elevator, but do not look at or respond to the woman if she asks you where you are going. If you are alone, you are in the other world. To return to your world, enter the elevator and repeat the same sequence of floors. 4, 2, 6.
Oh, come on.
I'm good. How about you?
Making ads. No.
2, 10, 5. Do not leave the elevator until you are certain you are home, or else. Number 1, midnight game. Gather all the players around just before midnight. They must write their full names on slips of paper, prick their fingers with a needle, and down
I
the
said
paper
break
slips
your fingers with a needle. Yeah, nope. No.
with a drop of blood. Turn off the lights of the house and place the paper slips in front of a wooden door. Light a candle and place it on the paper, being careful that it won't fall. Knock on the door 22 times, being sure that the 22nd knock falls at exactly 12 a.m. Open the door, blow out the candle, and close the door. The players should move around the room, holding their own candles. If a player's candle goes out, they must relight it in 10 seconds or surround themselves with a circle of salt. The game proceeds this way until it ends at 3:33 a.m. Not following these specific rules may lead to a spirit haunting the location and any players with unlit candles. Subscribe for more.
Oh, thank you. I'm never gonna try those. But I guess that's the video, so that's gonna be it, and the next video I'm gonna make is gonna be the unboxing for the unknown item. I know what it is, but you guys don't, because it's gonna be coming by UPS, and it's gonna be here on Easter Sunday, so, yeah. But if you did like the video, please consider liking. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. That would be greatly appreciated. I know everybody says that, but like seriously, it would really be great. It would really be greatly appreciated if you did hit that red subscribe button. And if you want to watch the original video, I can't put links on this phone because I have a certain phone and I can't put links. But they are they are Faxverse, so go check out Faxverse. So, and I'll see you guys in the next video.